racers scream. Action in the booth, narrating the dream. Wheels spin faster, adrenaline stream. Action racing series, kings of the team. Rubber burns hotter, hearts on fire. Tracks weave tighter, precision required. Action in the mic, the hype supply. Tom call moves that never retire. Drive to the left, drift to the right. Skid tied to the asphalt tonight. It's action racing series, feel the thrill. Time in the booth with a voice of kill. Every turn, every lap, chasing that skill. Action's the name, riding for the chill. Pissed out quick, spectacular decision. Drivers locked in, tunnel vision precision. Tires scream louder than bad intentions. Tom's commentary, a new dimension. DraftKings, drift laws, we on the night. Racing like shadows in neon light. Crowds erupt, tension thick as smoke. Action causes shock, every word bespoke. Action racing series, feel the thrill. Time in the booth with a voice of kill. Every turn, every lap, chasing that skill. Action's the name and we're riding for the chill. Action in the booth, yeah, the mic got flame. Engine roar loud, never quite a game. Rubber burning tracks, yeah, we taking the reins. Action racing series, where we carving names. Draft tight, no slack, precision the art. Chasing every corner like a thief in the dark. Tom in the booth, voice sharp as the dark. Narrates the chaos, the stories are hard. Lap time tick, pressure climbing steep. Challenger rolling, no time for sleep. Virtual wheels turn, but the passion deep. Every race a novel, action the lead. Action racing, where the thrill collide. Steamy story, let the spark ignite. From the booth to the track, we'll never hide. Tom action calls it, he's our guy.
Bam! Welcome to the Action Racing Series happening now. This is Friday, so everybody's ready for the weekend. So if you're already enjoying your weekend, and I understand why you wouldn't be here for the race. We got a handful of drivers out there. We got plenty of room for more, though. We're at Road America. If you're planning on racing with us, when we race on Fridays, we have an hour of qualifying, and there's 15 minutes of qualifying. It's open qualifying. And so, yeah, if you're planning on racing with us tonight, yeah, come on out. Like I said, we got a handful of drivers out there, but then again, it is a road race and it is a weekend. So, there's always going to be room for you out there on the track for a race like this. But yeah, after qualifying, 14 and a half minutes left in qualifying, we'll go straight to the grid. So come on out. You remember the Action Racing Series. I've got Smiley in the booth with me here. How you doing, Smiley? Make sure that you like and subscribe. That helps us out quite a bit. Lets us know what we're doing here is worthwhile. And we'll continue to do it. But if you're not too familiar with what we do here at the Action Racing Series, is we race on the iRacing platform. And we race on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. All these days just run together. This last Thursday, yesterday, we had what was called a watch party. So we were actually broadcasting live a replay of a race that we did on January 6th. Adam Snyder sponsored that race. It's a big event. 300 laps around Bristol. So if you hadn't caught that on YouTube, check it out. But whenever we do a watch party, drivers come into the booth, or everybody meets on the live chat, and they chat while the race is going on. If they didn't race with us, then they get a chance to see the race. But it puts those races that we don't broadcast live, puts it out there on YouTube for these drivers to see on YouTube forever for them. Okay. That's the whole reason why we do these broadcasts, is to make sure that these races are out there for these drivers forever. Mondays, we race the Nationwide Children's Hospital series, and that's in the Xfinity cars. It's ovals. We appreciate the Nationwide Children's Hospital sponsoring that series. Tuesdays is the KKA Grayson series. It's ARCA series. And KKA Grayson's a contracting company there in Ohio. So if you have any contractor needs out there, look them up. But we appreciate their partnership and sponsoring that series. And like I said, that's for the ARCA cars. It's another oval. And then Wednesday, we have the 1987 Legends Retro Series. And that's sponsored by Bill Carnahan. Appreciate him putting that together for us. But yeah, it's in those 1987 cars on those older tracks, whenever the older versions of those tracks are available. But it's definitely in the older cars. There's 4 of them out there. Get your old Monte Carlo out, or Thunderbird, go around the track. Fun. And yeah, we appreciate him putting that together. On Fridays tonight, it's our Friday open wheel IndyCar series. What we try to do is we try to emulate the 2026 schedule. Whatever tracks that iRacing don't have that they're racing on at IndyCar in 2026, then we just substitute that with another track. But you're gonna see us tonight. These are the Indy cars. So if you're a fan of the Indy cars, they're squatted down on the track, a lot of downforce, and these cars fly. Road America is no joke. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We got some fast cars out there right now. Our points leader, Kyle Barnes, said he wasn't going to be able to make it tonight. So this is a chance for some cars to make up some time and or some points, and for anybody else out there to make up some points. And then on Saturdays is the Porsche Cup Series, Porsche Cup International Series. That's sponsored by Scott Erickson. He puts that together. Such a great job out there, and those cars are so much fun. Now, this is the new version of the Porsche Cup. So it's got the ABS and the traction control and whatnot. And whenever we race, and that's strictly road racing. So whenever we race road races, we always have the damage turned off on the cars. So if you're not very familiar with road racing, or you don't spend enough time on the track where you're surprised by every turn like I am, then this is probably the perfect series for you, or league for you, because whenever, like tonight, we have the damage turned off on these road races, so that if you hit the wall, you can come right back onto the track. It'll automatically fix itself, and you're able to get some more laps in. And the more laps you get in under your belt, the better you'll be. And you're not just out of the race. You can actually come back out there on the track and get some more laps in. Pretty soon you'll be one of the fast ones if you're not already a fast one, and you'll be able to figure these tracks out. Now, whenever we're running oval races in our cup cars and stuff, then we'll have the damage, even in the Indy cars. We'll have the damage turned on, but you'll have 2 fast repairs, and it's just a whole lot of fun. We like to give everybody an opportunity to finish these races, because you don't have any fun being knocked out of the race early. Cool. If you're not a member of the Action Racing Series and you want to be a member of the Action Racing Series, then come on out. We've always got room for you. We've got over 200 members, but we've never had a full field, so we've always got room for one more. So come on out. You'll see tonight, like I said, we've got a handful of cars out there. Doesn't look like there's going to be much more. It looks like we're just going to have a top 5. Depends on. There's 8 minutes left. It's Friday night. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so if you're not a member of the Action Racing Series, you want to race with us, come on out. We'd love to have you out there. You'll get a link to the Discord server, so you can talk to the other drivers while you're running around, or hang out in the Discord server even whenever there's no racing events. It's all there for you. We don't have any I rating restrictions. We don't have any safety rating restrictions or license restrictions, anything like that. All you do is you click on leagues on iRacing, go up to the top right and click on find a league, type in Action Racing Series. We're the original Action Racing Series. You might find another league up there with Action Racing Series in the name. We're the original Action Racing Series. So, like I said, we got over 200 members. So if you see 200 members up there, then come on in. We'd love to have you out there. And like I said, y'all, we always have room for you. Cool. Awesome. Now we have corporate partners, like I said before, that sponsor races. We also have the affiliate corporate partners that are out there. But before I get to that, let's take a look at coming into tonight's race for the Friday Open Wheel Series Season 2. Got 6.5 minutes to get up there on the track, and Kyle Barnes is currently leading the points. Matthias is up there in second. Kevin Orlando, Josh Condi, Adam Snyder. That's our top 5. But these points are very close together. It's early in the season. So we got room for you if you want to come out there and race with us. There's also 2 top drop races until you get through race 8. If you have to miss a race for something, then at the end of the season it drops the worst races that you had, and it'll make the points a lot closer. Cool. Bill Carnahan there in 6th. Ivan Garcia. Man, it is a close one. Close season going on. Now, I did mention the affiliate partners that are out there. We got about 5.5 minutes until they're going to be gridding it up. So it gives me a little bit of time. I can talk about these guys. These guys have been generous enough to provide an affiliate link for us. And if you use any of their products or services, if you use their link in the description below or at actionracingseries.com, then we get a little bit of a kick from that. Not a whole lot, but it's a little bit, and we appreciate of course, it takes money to keep these things going, and anything that we get is appreciated. Gear Up, GV, Amazon, Lenovo, Southwest Airlines, Shopify, Wine Express, Hilton Hotels, and Bartesian. Those links are all down there. And you can even go through those links to see what those products or services are. Most of them are name brands that you're probably familiar with anyway. But like if you wanted to see what a mixed drink maker looks like, you can just click on the link and take a look at it. That's at Bartesian. I got one right over there, man. I love that thing. It's like a Keurig. You just put a little pod in there and push the button and say, make me a drink. Boom. But yeah, it doesn't cost you anything else to use those links, and it might, as a matter of fact, a lot of them have packages they put through for affiliate partners like ourselves, and you might actually save you some money. Now we have a merchandise store as well. I always mention this thing. You pick you up a t-shirt, coffee cup, baseball cap, something like that. Don't want to be remiss and not mention that. I'd love to have some. If I'm out at one of these races in real life or something, because we're all race fans, right? And I see somebody out there in some Action Racing Series gear, then of course that first drink is on me. Cool. Awesome. So we got 3.5 minutes until the race is going to be gridding up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us down to the track so we can watch them finish up qualifying. And unless, of course, you got anything. Is that okay, Smiley? Could we go ahead and do that? Okay, cool. We'll do that. Cue that flyover. I'll pull around the van. Me and Smiley will meet you guys at the track. Awesome. All right, so this track is kind of cool. Got a little bit of elevation changes and stuff. But if you take a look at that track map up there in the top right, you'll see what these drivers have to actually drive around. And they'll be driving around this track for an hour. This race will be 1 hour, so they'll all have to make a pit stop. Right now, Kevin Orlando's on the pole. To the left of the track map, you'll see up there the reference car. Adam Snyder just hard into the tire barrier right there. Notice how his car just automatically fixed itself. But yeah, the reference car, that's what the camera is focused on. And to the left of the reference car is the standings where they're at. Currently, you got Kevin Orlando on the pole. Matthias is in second. And then up there at the very top, you can see how much time is left in qualifying and what session it is. And you see the ambient temperature up there. Got a minute and a half left in qualifying. But to the right of the temperature, you'll see the ambient temperature. That's the air temperature, 70 degrees out there. And the track temperature right next to it, 119 degrees, which isn't too bad. But we're at Road America, so that's pretty good, actually. You take the camera off me. Yeah, hopefully I can get that camera off me. Popped up Scott Erickson's name over there. That's cool. There we go. All right, so we got less than a minute left in qualifying. We can watch Bill Carnahan going around there trying to get his qualifying in. All these guys. It looks like the race is going to be up front. Kevin Orlando with a 147 and Matthias with a 148. Adam Snyder with a 150. 156 and 203. There's a car hasn't qualified. It made a qualifying. The thing about qualifying, it's on strict qualifying. So if you're trying to get a qualifying time in and you leave the track or you get any kind of incident going around there, it doesn't qualify as a valid lap. Here we go. Time to grid it up, Buttercup. Bill Carnahan will come out. He will not score a time. Ivan Garcia got him good time there, 203. They're trying to give him some extra time here to get around the track. So maybe he can get him a valid time in here. All eyes are on Bill. That's what it looks like inside his Delara 18. I am surprised by every turn. I am just not a road racer. Into the kitty litter. He was getting close too. That was the last turn. He will not score a lap here. Get it up, Buttercup. Yeah, get him back out here, Smiley. Here we go. This is not a standing start. Saturdays we have standing starts in those Porsche Cup cars. This will be a pace lap. They'll do a pace lap. Let's take a look at the cars that we have out here. We got Douglas Johnson in number 5. We got Adam Snyder in the 21. Kevin Orlando in the 25. 72 is Ivan Garcia. 77 is Matthias right there. And 92 is Bill Carnahan. Oh, Kevin going backwards. Gives Adam a little bump. Here we go. Let's start getting these cars up to speed. Pace speed. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Glad to have everybody out there in the audience. If you got your favorite driver, make sure you give them a shout out. They like to know they have people watching. This is a chance for us to take a look at this track and what it looks like. Going downhill, big. Those elevation changes like that don't look like a lot from that angle, but inside that car all squatted down like that. When I'm racing, I race on Mondays with these guys in the Pro Series. The Nationwide Children's Hospital Pro Series. Now, to race in the Nationwide Pro Series on Mondays, you have to pay $8 to get in to register for a race. Okay, half of that $8 goes to the race pool. The other half goes to the championship pool. The race pool gets divided between the top 3 of each race, and then the championship pool gets divided between the top 10 of the hosts at the end of the season. But when I'm racing with these guys, I race in VR. So if you're not familiar with iRacing and you've never seen anything like that, I was completely blown away the first time I raced in VR. I felt like I was in the car. I could just look around and look on the floorboard and the whole 9 yards. I'm like, wow, I've never seen this part of the car before. But I always say that you could get a cup of high test fuel and put a fan there, blowing it in your face, and it would be just like being in the car. Take a look up there at the track map. You'll see where they're all at. All those little dots are on top of each other, following that pace car. Takes just over a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes to get around this track. It would take about, you'd have to time me with a calendar around here. But they'll be driving over 100 miles an hour around this track. These cars are capable of the 200s. Wide open, but with the road racing, you have to be conscious of those turns coming up. You're not going to be doing 200 miles an hour around Road America. Pace cars off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, green flag. Here we go. Kevin Orlando jumps up there to the front. What a great start. Look at Matthias on the inside. Adam Snyder and Matthias wheel to wheel. Adam, and Bill Carnahan goes, he's doing a little yard work over there. He'll catch it. Oh, that wasn't Bill Carnahan. That was Douglas Johnson. Did the yard work. Kevin's trying to get some distance. This is a chance for these cars to make up some time on the leader and the points right now, with Kyle not being able to make it tonight. They're going to be taking advantage of this. Now, these cars, their tires are a little bit cool. Adam Snyder dropping back 2.5 seconds behind these two, first and second. Bill Carnahan has given up the 4th spot. Douglas Johnson's worked his way up there, 9 seconds behind Adam Snyder. Bill trying to get his wheels under him. Ivan Garcia just dropped back behind Bill. What a nice looking car that is. Matthias is starting to gain on Kevin. Adam Snyder still in the frame. Adams gained over a second on second place. Oh, Kevin into the kitty litter. Matthias will take the top spot. Kevin's getting his wheels back under him here. He's getting a little challenge now. Adam only a second, just over a second behind him. Ooh, look at all the grit on the gravel on Kevin's tires. He gets it shaken off there. Kevin was talking during qualifying. He was saying that how the rear end was something he was really going to have to pay attention to in this setup. He's less than 2 seconds behind Matthias right now. Still anybody's game. Bill Carnahan is off the track. He gets it back on the track, but he drops to the end. Kevin has gained half a second on first place. He's now within a second of first place. Matthias. Ivan Garcia making it happen. He's 13 seconds behind Douglas. Getting a little challenge. Bill Carnahan right behind him. Ivan dives it in there. I thought they were going to get together. That's crazy. Crazy close. Matthias has got to be feeling some heat with Kevin Orlando. Oh, Ivan tries to cut the corner there. Adam Snyder dropped back. He's over 3 seconds behind second place to Kevin Orlando right now. Oh, Kevin's going on the inside. He's taking that first position. Matthias will give that up. Still a lot of racing to go here. We've only been racing for 7 minutes of an hour. I appreciate everybody showing up for these races. There is no race without you guys, that's for sure. This is the race up front. Kevin Orlando, he knows Matthias is back there. Matthias is a smart driver. Like I was saying, Matthias is a smart driver. He's not going to overdrive it. He's going to keep his pace. He'll make his move whenever he can get there. Just applying enough pressure to try to get Kevin to make a mistake. What a great job they've done on this track. Trees. It's like a nice day out here at Road America. Bill Carnahan still has Ivan Garcia on his bumper. Much like Kevin Orlando has Matthias on his bumper. Adam Snyder is 10.5 seconds behind them. No longer in the frame. But Adam's no slouch either. He has a way of saving his equipment. Yeah, this is the race right here, first and second. Yeah, we're just keeping it together. Getting around the track. This will be the last turn. That'll be lap number 7 once they get past that start-finish line. Right now, the fastest lap on the track is a 1:48.666, and that was the car in the second place, and that was the last lap. Same fast lap for Kevin Orlando in the first place was 1:48.788, and that was the last lap as well. So they both scored their fastest lap. That means the rest of the pack trying to find that lap. Cars are getting into their groove here. Track temperature around the same at 120 degrees. Wow. Whenever we're out here at Road America, it's always fun to watch. Matthias looking on the inside. He backs out. Well, Carnahan has dropped back again. Gets it back under control. Now in the 6th position behind Ivan Garcia. Little stroll through the country here. Good. See all the tire tracks in the kitty litter there. Has been a challenge. Bill Carnahan catching up to Ivan Garcia now. He'll go around. What a nice looking car that is. Bill Carnahan. Douglas Johnson catching up to Adam Snyder. Doug drops. He's a DNF. He had dropped out of the race altogether. He might have had some internet issues. That's one thing about racing online. If you're, we don't have the car troubles that you might have, the mechanical troubles that you might have in real life, but you got these other things, these outside issues like the internet, the wife, kids, the dogs barking. Got all these other distractions. It's not like you're isolated inside your cockpit. Oh, there's a car into the kitty litter. Is that Ivan? The leaders get around him. Bill Carnahan's in front of Kevin. Bill gets out of the way for the leaders. Great move there. Does slow Matthias down a bit. Adams coming up behind Ivan Garcia. Dice is pushing it, trying to make up that time that he lost trying to get around Bill. Remember, these cars, these drivers still have to make a pit stop. Adam Snyder running up on Ivan Garcia here. Adam is in the third position. I'm trying to figure out where he can get around. Oh, they both go wide. That could have been really worse than what it was. Wow. Now Adam's got to get up there. He's got to clear Ivan here and get up there to Bill Carnahan. Matthias has gotten up within a second of Kevin, so he's made up quite a bit of time there. Car going into the pits is Bill Carnahan. So Adam will go ahead and get that position, get around that slower car. Inside the car, Kevin's seeing Matthias gaining on him. Bill Carnahan on his outlap, so he's leaving the pits now. The race right now is still up front with first and second. Both those cars, that's our second and third place in the overall points right now. So both those cars are trying to make up some points on the current leader, Kyle Barnes. Whenever I'm driving these cars and there's some elevation changes like that little hill right there, if you're not familiar with the track, that would be a place right there that would surprise me. I'd come over the little hill, crest that hill, and all of a sudden there's a turn, and all of a sudden I'd be surprised. Tice has made up a second. And into the pits goes Kevin Orlando. Let's go and get his pit done right now. You'll give up that first position. Got 37 and a half minutes left in the race. This will split these guys up. And Adam Snyder's on his outlap, so he's made his pit stop. Kevin Orlando leaving the pits now. Oh, Bill. Bill gets a little bit of kitty litter there as Adam gets around him. Ivan Garcia still hasn't made his pit stop. Neither has the leader, Matthias. There goes Matthias in for his pit stop. Kevin Orlando's 30 seconds till he catches up to Matthias. Matthias just now hitting his pit box. But he's still rolling to his pit box, I should say. "17 seconds, 15 seconds. Kevin will regain the lead here. Around the last turn. And Matthias is on his way out. And he will maintain the lead. So Kevin's going to have to get around Matthias. Matthias is still picking up speed. He's Kevin look on the outside. Oh, they're going wide. Great job. Wheel to wheel. Kevin now in front. You sacrifice some stability whenever you're outside your racing line like that. He did a great job of getting the wheels back under him. Oh, Adam Snyder in. He's doing some yard work. Come back out. Ooh, he just barely missed Ivan Garcia. Oh, Kevin into the kitty litter. Matthias will regain that lead. I saw Kevin shaking the wheel a little bit there. I don't know if maybe he's having some mechanical issues with his equipment there. Adams caught up to the 72 of Ivan Garcia. Adam can't find his way into the sunshine here. Gets around Ivan. Second place is now 5 seconds, almost 5 seconds behind the leader, Matthias. Here's our leader. What a great job he does out here. Always fast. Picking up some of that kitty litter. They have been improving the track conditions out here on iRacing, and that debris does have consequence. Ivan Garcia still hasn't had a pit stop. He's the only one that hasn't made their pit stop. But he's got some company in Bill Carnahan coming up behind him. Oh, hard into the wall. Bill misses him. He towed it. Really not too many reasons to tow it. Like I said, the damage is turned off on these cars, so it would automatically fix itself. I might be done for the day. Sometimes you get caught in between the wall and a guardrail or something. Get knocked up onto the wall or up on your roof. If you get knocked up on your lid, then you'll have to tow it unless somebody hits you and knocks you back onto your wheels. But there's not a whole lot of reasons why you're going to have to tow it out here. Kevin's still in the frame back there, second place. But he has dropped back just over 5 seconds on Matthias. Less than 30 minutes left in the race. This is halfway. These cars should be fine to the end of the race. And Ivan coming back out onto the track. Oh, Matthias goes sideways. He's into the grass, into the gravel. That will close up first and second place. These road racers, my hat's off to these guys because it takes a lot of concentration. For an hour, you're really concentrating when you're driving. I just don't have that kind of concentration, I guess. Kevin's within a second of Matthias in first. Adam getting on the inside of Ivan. He'll take up that real estate. Adam Snyder currently in the third position. Just trying to keep it clean at this point. Lap 18, 27 minutes left in the race. Now the way this field is, we got Matthias out front, Kevin Orlando, Adam Snyder, Bill Carnahan, Ivan Garcia, and Douglas Johnson. Matthias gets wide. Kevin will jump on the inside. Matthias was able to catch his car, but it did cost him the spot. They are on the left side of the track, so Matthias has still got a chance to lead the lap if he can get back around him before they get to the start-finish line. But Kevin is fast. Adam Snyder is a minute behind these two. Last turn, Kevin will end up winning or leading this lap. Matthias looking on the inside here. Hopefully Kevin can see him. Side by side. Oh, Kevin gets a little sideways. There's still 24 minutes left in this race. These guys are racing like it's the last lap. They've got a little room for error back there with Adam Snyder in third, over a minute behind them. Kevin's about to run up. He's got 17 seconds till he runs up on the back of Bill Carnahan. So they don't have any lap traffic to worry about for a bit here. This is definitely the race. These two cars. We got about 11 laps to go. Maybe 9. These cars, these drivers, when they went into the pits, I guarantee you, they just put fuel in. They did not mess with their tires at all. So these are the tires they began with. Wow. Did you see Kevin's hands? He was really working that car, trying to get through that turn. And Matthias is on the inside again. Matthias will take that front position. And lead this lap. Kevin making a big move on the inside here. Ty's just not going to give it to him. He's going to have to earn it. Kevin's back out front. Bill Carnahan into the pits. This is the most technical part of the track right now that they're driving through. Kevin and Matthias. Oh, Kevin almost lost it. He avoided the spin. But Matthias will take the lead. Now they have some lap traffic coming up. That's Ivan Garcia. Good place to meet old Ivan. They get around him. They got Adam Snyder that's 41 seconds in front of them. Other than that, there's no lap traffic for them. Bill Carnahan's on his out lap. But he's behind them. Eighteen and a half minutes left in the race. Oh, these guys have been driving like pros up here. Matthias is enjoying almost a second lead on Kevin. And Matthias will lead this lap. Looks like Kevin's into the pits. Maybe. With 10 to go, it says. We won't get 10 laps. There's no way we're going to get 10 laps. That can't be true. Maybe they're coming up short on fuel. Kevin's still in the pits. This is a long pit stop. He's on his out lap now. Kevin Orlando leaving the pits. All you needed was a splash of gas on this pit stop if that's what you're stopping for. We'll see if Matthias is going to make a pit stop. Does not. He's still going. About 7 laps to go. Second place, Kevin Orlando is 37.5 seconds behind Matthias here in front. But Kevin's catching up to Ivan. Whoop. Thought I saw some dirt fly up there. Yep, because Kevin's around Ivan now. Ivan must have dropped off the track here. 72. Oh, he's gone into the pits. Tyus can breathe a little easy right now. He's not getting any challenge up there. Next car he really has to worry about is Ivan Garcia, but that's 37.5 seconds in front of him. He's got some open track here. Thirteen minutes to go. Talking maybe 5.5, 6 laps at the most. Wow, look at all that kitty litter out there on the track. That could be scary going through there. Ivan Garcia is back out onto the track. Matthias has to make his pit stop. It was a fuel stop. This is Kevin's chance. This will be very quick. Very quick. Kevin, 19 seconds. 18, 17 seconds. 15.5 seconds. 11 seconds. 5 seconds. Matthias is out. There's Kevin. Kevin's going to have the benefit of an open. He's been running. Matthias right there on the bumper. Kevin back out front. Yeah, Kevin had his car wound out already. He had already gotten up speed, heating the tires after they cooled down while you're in the pits. Matthias has got to get back in the game. That's a great pit stop for Matthias. Ten minutes left in the race. We're about to put this one in the can. Wow, I'm afraid to say anything. I'm afraid I'm going to mess somebody up. That's right, Smiley. Don't pick on me. Dice is looking for the inside. These two have been racing each other for the entire hour. Camera has been set on the most exciting, and this is where the camera has been the whole race. Well, a majority of the race anyway. They're about to catch up to third place of Adam Snyder. Got about 5 seconds to get him. I saw him in the frame right there in front of Kevin. There's Adam. Five to go. Matthias will take the lead back. They will catch Adam. It could get interesting here. Oh! Matthias locks up his brakes. Kevin has to make an evasive move there to keep from getting into him. These guys are racing great together. Adam Snyder 2.8 seconds in front of him. Six minutes left in the race. Oh, Matthias kicks up some kitty litter there. Kevin's got to be thinking about whether or not he had crossed Adam anytime during the race right now. How easy is it going to be to get around Adam? Matthias looking on the inside, using Adam as a pick. Adam backs out. He said, let these guys race. Kevin takes that lead back. Oh, Kevin slides wide. Matthias almost made it happen. They're on the right side of the track right now, about to hit that start finish line. We'll see if that white flag comes out. 4 minutes left. Matthias is trying to take the lead. White flag does not come out. This will be 2 to go. This will be the white flag next time by. Tyus will take that spot. Great job through the turns, side by side. They can pick up some speed here, come out of this turn. Kevin taking a look on the inside here. Tyus gets into the kitty litter. Didn't have very much choice there. Not a whole lot of room for two cars going around that corner. Side by side. Cars, I mean. I didn't see the white flag come out then. It says 2 to go. So we're going to go another one. This will definitely be the white flag coming up. There is a minute and a half left in the race. So we'll go into a little bit of an overtime here. That's all right. That's iRacing's call. And these guys are racing. Got Ivan Garcia up there in front of Kevin. That will be the white flag. And they get around. This is the last lap. Tyus has a wing. Oh, and they couldn't make it happen. So close. Oh, that's starting to put up a block. Kevin's starting to use a block. This is the last lap. That last turn is where Matthias has always been capitalizing. And here it comes. Comes the last turn. Oh, and Matthias goes off into the kitty litter. Kevin Orlando will win the race. Congratulations, Kevin. Wow.
Man, what a race, Matthias. That was a lot of fun.
How exciting is that? Wow, what a finish. Wow. That was a lot of fun. Wow. Great job, Kevin. And Matthias, you guys put on a show. Nice job. Nice job. Wow. Oh, golly. I tell you, if you're a race fan, you cannot pay for a better finish than that. All right. We'll be back again tomorrow for the Porsche Cup race to broadcast that. Hopefully, if you're a member of the Action Racing Series, you can show up for that. Right now, you have what you can see down here is our top three. Our podium is Keith Orlando, Matthias, got Adam Snyder, and then, of course, you got Bill Carnahan, Ivan Garcia, and Doug Johnson. And thanks a lot for everybody who shows up for these races, especially on the weekends like this. And there's Kevin in the... Hey, Kevin, good win, man. That was a show. You and Matthias put on a show.
That was a lot of fun. That was a great battle for the whole race. You know, and coming through the whole thing, every time one of us made a mistake, the other one would be all over it. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
It was that close. That was exciting.
And I was really surprised by the 2 pit stops. That was a game changer right there. That put you guys all back together again.
Yeah, and so it's going to be interesting to see at the end there because he took the alternate tires, which give you a little bit more grip, but they fall off a little bit quicker. I think we ended up with 7 laps after his last pit stop, and it was interesting to see. At the beginning of the run, he was definitely faster than me. So I was just doing everything I could to stay in front of him or get back around him once he got past me. But towards the end of the run there, I don't know. He didn't seem to have the fall off I was expecting on those tires. So,
heck no, he was
all
fast.
in all, it made it really exciting. Yeah, he was fast.
Yeah, both of you. Yeah, and I tell you what, the rest of the field, they were back there racing each other as well. So, I mean, it was an exciting race. That's for sure. Do you have any shout outs? Oh, go ahead.
Just to you guys, just to you and the rest of the league, you know, I appreciate you guys putting this on multiple days a week. It's a lot of fun. Always gives me something to do. So
I know you got a league out there. Want to give them a shout out? What's the league that you got out there?
I mean, if you're okay with that, I usually try not to promote my league and other leagues. I feel like I'm stepping on toes doing that. But
no,
if you're okay with it, I'll say something.
Oh yeah, of course.
Then, shout out to the league that gave me a lot of the experience that got me to the point where I am now, and that is the Racing Revolution League.
Nice.
As they're going on 3-4 years now. I got to double check that. I should know, but yeah, we started that 3 or 4 years ago, and it's been fantastic ever since. So shout out to them. It's been a lot of fun over there as well, and it's actually Carter's from over there who invited me over to here.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and if anybody wants to check
them for that, I guess.
Yeah, well, if anybody wants to check it out, how do they get a hold of the Racing Revolution?
Best way would be to find us on Facebook or Instagram. We did just start a TikTok, but we haven't posted anything yet. It's just something my social media manager told me we should do. And yeah, that's about it right now. We're trying to improve our social side of things. We were kind of a mess with it up until this point. So
awesome.
Better late than never.
All right. Well, great job. That gets you a little bit closer to Kyle Barnes. up there. I haven't checked out the points yet, but it's got to get you up there closer.
A little bit. That's curious to see what kind of lap times he would have been putting out. A little bit sad not to see him out here today, but you know, everyone's got life, and life comes first. So
that's right.
We'll have to see you next week.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm going to lock it up. And like I said, I appreciate everybody who comes out here and races with us, and especially the drivers out here that race with us. But I also appreciate the people who watch the race. And next time we broadcast will be tomorrow for the Porsche Cup 992.2s. And we'll see you guys then. Maybe if I could get the right buttons. See.
Yeah. Room echoes, the engine scream. Action in the booth, narrating the dream. Wheels spin faster, adrenaline the stream. Action racing serious, kings of the team. Rubber burns hotter, hearts on fire. Tracks we tighter, precision required. Action in the mic, the hype supplier. Tom calls move that never retire. Drive to the left, drift to the right. Skid marks tied to the asphalt tonight. Is it action racing serious? Feel the thrill. Tom in the booth with a voice that kills. Every turn, every lap, chasing that skill. Action's the name and we're riding for the chill. Pit stop quick, split second decision. Drivers locked in, tunnel vision precision. Tires scream louder than bad intention. Tom's commentary, a new dimension. Draft kings, drift laws, we on the night. Racing like shadows in neon light. Crowds erupt, tension thick as smoke. Action calls sharp, every word bespoke. Action racing serious, feel the thrill. Tom in the booth with a voice that kills. Every turn, every lap, chasing that skill. Action's the name and we're riding for the chill.